What's up everybody, I hope you guys are doing fine. I want to talk to you guys about the Mage Punk collection, my whole review on the collection, my opinion, do I like it, do I not like it, since now we got some more informations thanks to Hitscans and all the boys that always work together with Riot. The Mage Punk collection is going to be a premium collection, that I can safely say now. I wasn't sure yesterday, but now I got the information. It's going to be a premium collection with some interesting prices. I've never seen something like this before. When it comes to pricing, I'm going to blend you guys in some details. So it seems like the whole collection is going to cost 6,734 Valorant points, which it's a pretty odd number. We never had something like this before. Usually it's either 7,100 or 8,700 for premium collections. And you know, the most interesting part about these changes is the cost of the melee. Apparently the melee is only going to cost 1,775 Valorant points, so it has the same price as any gun in this collection, which we never had before. Usually the premium melees cost around 3,550 Valorant points, but this time they lowered the price. And I straight up have to say, yes, it does suck that this collection doesn't have a Phantom or Vandal or Operator, right? We have a lack of main weapons, the big guns that we always use. But if the prices are being correct here, if these are going to be the prices that will end up in the store, then it literally is good value. Like honestly, for what Valorant has in terms of pricing, this is good value. We had some collections like the Nebula collection, for example, or even the, what is it called, the Ego collection, that are also around 7,100 Valorant points, right? The full collection. Those are not even comparable in terms of like details, all the stuff that has been put in. So yeah, a good fucking value here. I mean, obviously the skins are still pretty pricey. I would be lying if I say these are cheap. They are not cheap by any means. But compared to other Valorant skins, they have pretty good value. Again, they come with animations, they come with colorways, and all the good stuff that comes with premium skins. Compare this to Nebula that doesn't come with anything, or even Ego that only comes with colorways. This is pretty good value. But now let's take a look into some actual in-game footage, and first off we have the Ghost skin. Now first up, I want to say that I'm just happy that we get a new premium Ghost skin. We only had one over like the entire year almost, the Sovereign skin, but now we get the second one with the Mage Punk. I have to say I love the amount of details that are going on in this weapon. Again, this collection is full of details. I love the Ghost as well in terms of details. Now I honestly have to say I'm not the biggest fan of the whole Mage Punk theme. That's because I just don't like it. Dude, personal preference, right? I just like the more futuristic looking skins like Prime, Iron, etc. But the Mage Punk theme is not necessarily my cup of tea, but for people who like it, this is definitely nice. The amount of details that are going on with this skin, again, is just insane. You can see that there's so much effort in these skins. The only thing that's going to be a bit distracting, though, I feel like, is the thing that moves up and down whenever you shoot the weapon. But yeah, I guess we have to see how this actually feels in game. But let's check out the next weapon, and there we have the Bucky. Now the Bucky looks great, definitely a nice design. Again, it's not my favorite theme, but I like the design. What's gonna suck for most of the people is that the Bucky is getting nerfed this patch. So yeah, you have to decide for yourself, I guess, if you're still gonna use the Bucky or not. I feel like with the Bucky nerfs that are going on right now, I don't think this gun is gonna be as useful as it was. So yeah, you have to like figure out for yourself if you're gonna use it or not. If you use the Bucky, and if you don't already have the Iron Bucky or the Prime Bucky, for example, you might like this one. And next up we have the Spectre. And we have the same thing going on with the Spectre here again as we have with the Bucky. If you don't already have the Singularity Spectre, the Prime Spectre, the Blastic Spectre, or one of the 1,000 Spectre skins that are out there, this could be pretty interesting. For people that already have those skins, I feel like this is not necessarily a must-have compared to other Spectre skins, but that might be just because of, again, my personal preference. I personally wouldn't use this over the Singularity or the Prime Spectre though. So if you already have one of these Spectre skins that I just listed, you might want to pass this one and save your Valorant points for another potential good-looking skin in the future. Next up, we have my personal favorite in this collection, and that's the Marshal. So design-wise, I like this marshal a lot, and just because of the fact that we only have the Sovereign skin right now, I'm excited to play this one. I don't think this is necessarily better than the Sovereign, but I'm just excited to have something new to play with in terms of like premium skins, a new marshal skin with new animation, stuff like that. So yeah, overall, I just like the fact that we have a pretty decent looking new premium marshal skin next to the Sovereign. But last up, we have the knife. That's always the most exciting thing. So let's roll this clip right now. And honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of the knife. While I do like the whole details that are going on within this whole collection, the knife itself is not my favorite. It really reminds me of the Blast X knife that almost has the same equip animation, but I personally am not the biggest fan because they remind me too much of the vanilla knife. And the equip animation itself, I feel like is not my cup of tea. I like the karambits, I like the axe animations, and you know, hopefully potentially in the future also a butterfly animation, who knows. But this animation, I don't like it too much, and just overall the knife looks pretty bland to me personally. But for everybody who likes this type of design, who likes this type of animation, this is definitely way better than the Blast X, I feel like. And if you're looking for a good alternative, this knife could definitely be something for you. Overall, I have to say this is a pretty solid collection. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of the theme, I think the amount of details, animations and stuff like that that's going on in this collection makes it worth. But should you buy this collection? I feel like it depends. Do you have enough skins for Vandal, Operators and Phantoms? Well, if you have these, then definitely go for this. If you don't have any skins for a Vandal or a Phantom, or like any of the main guns, the big guns, you know, even the classic, then you should maybe skip this collection and wait for a collection that has all the main guns within it, like the Glitch Pop 2 for example. Because I feel like this one is pretty worth if you already have enough skins for all the main weapons. But if that's not the case, you might want to save your Valorant points for a future collection that potentially has more of the main big guns within it. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I definitely appreciate all of you. And don't forget that all the skin showcases are now being uploaded on Valorant Skin Spotlight. So if you want to have a full showcase, you want to check that out on April 1st. And yeah, I catch you guys on the next one.